Afternoon, folks. Well, it is afternoon here anyway, here in the UK. It's a Sunday afternoon. It's been a beautiful day today as well. About 20 degrees. Seems to always be 20 degrees here, doesn't it? 68 degrees Fahrenheit. And I've been busy all day, so I've been itching to get out on the bike. There's some bits on the garden. Stuff you've got to do, isn't it? Keep everyone happy. And there was a big ride today by the Sickness over to North Wales. Their border's open now. And about 20 odd bikes, but obviously with things to do today, it's took till now, so we're about 4:30 in the afternoon. Sun's still shining, so I thought I'd take a little bimble. Who can blame me? So I'm solo. We're going to head over to, I think, Winnett's Pass and take a drop down there. Should be nice with the sun in the background now, getting a bit low, so we'll do that and then head back over Snake Pass and talk on the way. So let's go, folks. Currently heading down into Hayfield. Beautiful view of the hills. Scraping the pegs on the way around there. Bit of right-hander and a bit of back brake. Very tight left and tight right. Oh, can't get that peg down. What's been happening on the channel lately? We've had a couple of rides out, and if you've seen those vlogs, that was one last week. We did to the centre of the United Kingdom, which has surprised me because I didn't know about that until we actually got there and the sign was pointed out. So can't beat that, can you? Learn something new every day. And yeah, since then I've been busy in the garage, and obviously the vlog I've just released yesterday was, well, it might not be yesterday now by the time you get this one, but was the Honda CV400T tank restoration. So I've been busy on that as well in the week, so all sorts of little things happening. And the big news is that within the next month, now the Scotland borders are open, I am planning, I'm not just planning, I'm doing a wild Scotland weekend. And now I have mentioned this previously, but I didn't know when it was going to come off. So yeah, ALCHEMOTO is going to load up the bike, and we're going to do a bit of camping as well, so a bit of wild camping. And not as bad as Bogan though, but yeah, we're going to do a bit of camping on 2 nights, and I think 1 hotel night once I plan the route. So in fact I must get on and start planning that tonight. There's a few riders that are hoping to join me on that. That is going to be at the end of August. So some of the pre-details on that is that we're going to ride up to Borders, either camp there or over to Lomond, Loch Lomond, and maybe camp there first night, head into Argyll, and then come round via the Central Highlands, do some touring around there, get some spectacular views, and come back down through Scots Borders then on the last day. So currently in planning stage, but it is going ahead. So look out for that one on the channel coming soon, folks. But I'm certainly looking forward to it. Okay, so looking down to the right now is Chinley Head. fire going on in the hills in the background. So yeah, the little, I think it's still classed as a village, not a town. It's maybe the village originally, or it might be the town, I don't know. Nestled amongst the valley. I'll tell you what, since I started off as well, I said about the temperature today, it's on the cooling down side now. In fact, I think up in the north of the UK, north of Scotland, tonight is going back down to single figures, so a bit chilly. On this road though, and cow shit. I can smell it. I think we've got to slow down anyway, but let's see if the camera can pick that up. There's a shivering mountain. Oh, you can't beat it for a stop, can you?
What engine size is that?
1200. Yeah.
We're just newbies, as you can see.
So look at that, folks, that is the Hope Valley. Absolutely beautiful. You can see how steep this is now with those down there, that camper van and the cars, and then obviously goes up to the top of the mountain. The Shivering Mountain. Quite lucky because this is only about 35 minutes now from home. Just don't get a chance to come up here enough. And if you look down here, you see all that tarmac all collapsed. That road used to be open, and then it all collapsed one day in a landslide. The whole thing's moving all the time, so yeah, that road now completely closed. I think at one time, I think it went over there and round towards where that farm is, and then back, joining up to this road here at the bottom. But yep, can't do it anymore. So yesterday it was raining from 6 in the morning right through till about 9 in the evening, and I'll tell you what I need to do. Just 1 second. So yeah, it was raining all day, and I had plans to do what I ended up doing today on the house yesterday. And switch over a minute. We're on a hill, put it in gear. And it was just so sorrowful because I obviously couldn't go out for a ride, I couldn't do the garden, and sickness had a ride to Wales planned today. I think about 20 something bikes, they're probably still currently on it actually. It was an all day ride. But sometimes it's nice just getting out on your own. Love the contrast of them clouds as well, just coming over the sun, you know, those dark clouds. I don't think there's any rain forecast, but just brings a bit of colour. So here we go now, we're just coming into the cutting. Only short, but it knocks socks off a lot of other places I've been to. Just lifts the spirit, just that little couple of minutes. Just a shame you can't park. I think they've done that for a reason, you know, not putting a lay-by in, or else it'd be just full of cars up there, and it's just nice to keep it clear. But see, everyone's going home now from being out for the day. So Speedwell cabin, this is another, we've got Blue John at the top, and then this one is Speedwell. This one you do it by boat, so you take a little boat ride under the ground. In fact, we'll just park up here for a minute. The incredible underground journey by boat. Park here for an amazing experience. And then you've got, there's another one, Treak Cliff Cavern at 300 yards. And Peak Cavern, another one over there, which you've got to walk up over the stile. So, full of caves under the ground around here. Okay, so that was Winnett's Pass. I think we've only done that one a couple of times anyway, so for those of you that haven't seen it, there you go. So we're going to head down now into Castleton, past the Devil's Arse, and then back over Banford and Snake Pass, and that will take me home. Hopefully ready for my tea. I think that field was popular today. I think the whole place was. I mean, you can change in a flash around here for depending on the weather, and completely fill up on good days. It's so popular, one of the most popular places to visit. But anyway, that is Peak Cavern, the Devil's Arse. You have to park up and then walk through. There's the old castle on the top as well. There's a Devil's Arse. All full of Blue John shops around here from the Blue John caverns. About 6:15 now in the evening, so This time of year, I think we start losing the light. It's about 9:15 now. So we've lost the heat of the day, but I quite like this. You know, people have had their days out, they're all going home. Things are quieting down a bit. Just leaving you to enjoy the freedom of the open road. Apart from a few cars that is slowing you down, because you're always going to get that regardless. And hoping actually this way on the Snake, it might be a clear run going this way back home. It's usually coming from the other side, it's just a caravan of cars. Always frustrating that I can't get the bike in with the reservoir behind. Build these stone walls up too much. You can see the viaducts really. You can't probably on the camera now just about get a glimpse of it there. The viaduct from this side. But yeah, you can't get your bike in with the water behind. Frustrating. So the last bit of blue sky over to the right and the grey sky to the left, always where I'm heading. Enjoy these roads that they're quiet for once. Half an eye on the scenery and half an eye on the corners. Certainly can't say I'm not blown the cobwebs off when I put the bike away tonight. Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh, shit! Jesus Christ! That road sunk. This is better. Got some new tarmac here now. That drop was about a foot. I think that's just spoilt the fun. Some plantation going on there as well. Well, that works out perfectly. Road's a bit rough around here, so you've got to be careful. Said it's going to get cold. Certainly feel a chill on the legs now. A 1 in 4 descent now over 2 miles into Glossop. I've never seen this to amaze coming down here, that view. I mean, you know, Manchester, there's a shithole. But at least you can view it from a distance up here. I mean, whoa. So coming down here, it's just back brake all the way. You can still catch you out. I tend to use a lot of counter steer. We use that most of the time, but coming off the pass around those bends, always just pushing, getting that bike round those corners. So example is here, counter steering now, just pushing down. Now the 48, that heavy front end, it'll glide around as good as anything if you just use that pushing down on the bar and a bit of throttle. Absolutely loves it. Flip myself up off the bend and push my foot down. I've done that before, you know, where I've come round a left-hander, I've had my foot over the gear selector and the pegs are touched down and it's kicked my foot and then knocked me down, and it doesn't half throw the back end out. It's quite amusing afterwards, but not at the time. Anyway, we're rolling now into the town of Glossop, and coming to the end of the fun bit now. But what I will say, folks, is thank you for coming along for today's Bimble ride. It's blown the cobwebs. I've said that about 3 times today. It's blown the cobwebs away from last week, and been stuck in a rainy week as well at work. And as you all know, it's just so good to get back out on the bike. And with a bit of luck, I'm going to have a steaming hot meal ready for me, made by my lovely better half when I get in. I hope so. Channel's been a bit slow lately as well. I think that's just with everyone going back to work and everything like that. So if you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. And I think I've said this before, but if you do subscribe and you've got a channel with content you think I might like, please hit me up in the messages, and I promise, check your site and page out if you do have one. And like I said earlier on, you know, I've got a lot of channels to catch up on that I do enjoy watching. It's like you need a matinee day with a full extra large box of popcorn. Just indulge yourself in bike videos and what have you. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. As I've always said, there's plenty to come on the channel. And also, if you're watching my videos, please like the videos as well. It all helps in the searches and gets you up in those ratings. We're pushing towards that 1,000 subscribers, and when that does happen, we've got the tank giveaway that I'm doing, and it won't be the Honda tank that I'm currently restoring, Sportster tank. That's happening, and plenty more, because it'll open up more avenues for the channel. We're hoping to do an ALCHEMOTO clothing range as well, and it's not going to have my label slapped all over it as well. It's going to be cool bikes, and giving the opportunity for other bits of artwork to go on there as well. So we've got those to look at as well, but it's not worth doing until I know how the content and everything's going to happen on the channel as it grows. But yeah, we've got big plans, and more for the garage work, and hopefully as well at some point I need to get a project bike and maybe some engine tuning and things like that, you know, pulling an engine apart and doing what we can to that, you know. So there's all sorts of things I've got rattling around my head, but as you all know as well, with time, work and everything else, it's difficult. So bear with me. Try and give you guys something once a week to view and keep you entertained, or hope so. But while we're stuck in traffic now on the boring side of things, then I will say thank you for watching this video. It's been great having you along for the ride, and I'll see you soon, folks. ALCHEMOTO is out.